With Israel's borders still indefinitely closed to Americans and British tourists, and the tourism industry in general at a near zero standstill, many tour guides are looking for new careers or ways to support innovation and evolution within the industry. As the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. An Israeli combat pilot turned tour guide seeing the perhaps permanent slowdown in Israel's tourism sector and a plummeting demand for organized, guided tours has instead developed a new app that lets tourists be their own guides with specialized itineraries, incredible photos, and facts and stories about some of the most iconic sites in the country. The app is called the TourMeApp, and the creators are with me now. Tzvi Harpaz and Boaz Shalgi, the co-founders of the TourMeApp. Thank you both so much for being with me here in studio. I want to start, Tzvi, I guess, with a big question that's like just at the forefront of my mind here before we talk about the app. You are a licensed, trained, professional tour guide.
Correct.
Did you just develop a product yourself that will put you out of business, that will put tour guides out of business?
First of all, the answer to your question is no. And I'll break it up in two parts because it is my wife, Meirav, the third
part here.
The third part of this team that is the visionary behind this. And she actually came to the realization that when there is tourism and we're working, and if we could divide ourselves into 12, each 12 of us would be fully loaded.
Okay.
On the other hand, tourism is such an industry that is volatile and time after time falls to its knees with every problem, and there was a need to create passive income. Also, we realized that we are missing out on the millions and billions of people that dream of coming to here but can't. And throughout our work, I mean, between the two of us, we have over 65 years combined guiding. We saw what it is that happens to people when they come here and how they are transformed by being here and the emotions that are involved with that. And we just said that if they can come to us, we're going to bring the country to them.
So how does it actually work, Boaz? What can you do on the TourMeApp?
You can do almost everything. We say that this is second only to actually be here. Like Tzvi said, we're both professionals, and for this project we hired top-notch filming crew to do that with drones and whatnot. And so in the end of the day, the app brings Israel to your living room, to your bedroom, wherever you are, and you can see it in the most beautiful and perfect quality. And so you can actually be in America or anywhere in the world and click a button and tour with us, through all the amazing sites of Israel. You want to do Masada, you click Masada. You want to do the Stations of the Cross. If you're Christians, you join us on the Stations of the Cross. Any location in Israel can be with you, and you can tour it almost live, almost as if you were there.
Do you think this is the future of the tourism industry? I mean, the pandemic is still here. The COVID is still around us. There's limitations on travel. Do you think that this is the evolution of tourism?
I would say this. Half of it is maybe the future, and half of it is until things will come back. And what I mean by that is that when the pandemic is over, we would not like this to replace tourism. We still want people from all over the world to come here and witness with their eyes and with their feet, all these amazing sights. But at the same time, there are people that will never be able to make it here. Even during the best years that we've had, we're talking about 3.5, 4 million people a year coming here, where in fact there's probably 2 billion Christians, that cannot come here.
Yeah.
People are not feeling well, people are too old, people cannot afford it. So that's the half that is the future that brings the Holy Land to them.
For now, are you missing that experience of leading groups and being on the ground? I know that you're having an amazing experience with this, with this app and growing this technology. Is it a different environment for you than being physically out there, with a group of people from around the world?
It is different because, again, in the end, we both come with a lot of passion, to leading groups in Israel. When you have people sitting in the bus and you're taking them, leading them, educating them, there's no better satisfaction than that.
Yeah.
But since that is not possible right now, then the second best thing that we can offer is TourMeApp.
Not a replacement of tour guides, kind of just an evolution of the industry, expanding it for people around the world. What's the growth now? I mean, for this app, you guys have worked together to develop it, have this incredible filming, the photos, the films, the facts and stories told on the app from around the country. How do you grow this? What's your plans for the future?
Our plans are very big. We want to reach 100% of the people that dream of coming here, and some of them will, most of them won't, but we want to reach 100% of them. We are encountering birth pains.
Like any startup, like any app would.
We are very new. We've just launched
About 3 weeks ago.
about 3.5 weeks ago, and we're still trying very hard. It seems that harder than we thought, but we are total optimists.
You're having fun with it and with this project?
We're having lots of fun, and at the same time putting our life savings into this. It was all self-funded up until now, and we want to grow so that we could add so many more of the features that we have in mind to enrich everybody's experience.
Incredible way to see Israel, to visit Israel, even if you physically right now are not able to come to the country. The TourMeApp able for download now. Thank you guys so much for being with us here on the I-24 News Zoom-In program. Great to have you. Good luck as the app continues to grow and develop in the next few weeks and months and years.
Thank you so much. It's our pleasure, and this is a great platform for more people to know about us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we'll stay here in the Middle East. Living conditions in Yemen